What up, world? This is J1 Vlogs. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're talking about Miss Jada Pinkett Smith. If you don't know who Jada Pinkett Smith is, that is the wife of the movie icon Will Smith, Mr. Fresh Prince himself. Now, Miss Jada Pinkett Smith had been taken to a lot of vlog sites. She's been doing a lot of interviews. And by the way, she is on tour. Yes, she's on tour and she has a new book that she is promoting, and is, basically just talking about her life, talking about her marriage, talking about different things with her and Tupac. The late Tupac Shakur and her grew up in Baltimore together. They was good friends, you could say best friends. Tupac liked her, She revealed in her book that Tupac had proposed to her when he was in prison. But as you know, as she got in her later teen years, 19, 18, 19, 20, she got on up in age. She got with the Fresh Prince. And she loved it, Tupac, liked it, Tupac a lot. She never was sexual with Tupac, but they had a great deal of love for each other. Now, my thing with Jada Pinkett Smith is she just came back out and she said that her and Will was not together for the last maybe 7 years. She said since 2016. It's 2023 now. So she said they was not together. They had not been together. If you remember, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at one of the award shows. I want to say it was the Oscars. Not sure which award show it was, but he slapped him, and he was like, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth." You know what I mean? Y'all remember that? If you don't remember that, go to YouTube and type in Will Smith slaps Chris Rock, and that'll refresh your memory. But Jada Pinkett Smith, man, she just coming out exposing a lot of things in their personal relationship, saying that, they've been separated for 7 years. They have not called each other husband or wife since then. Well, he called her his wife when he slapped the hell out of Chris Rock. But, she just been taken to a lot of interviews and she's been talking about it, being very open and vocal about it. But my thing about Jada Pinkett Smith is, you involved, you told the world about your little, I guess she called it a entanglement with August Alsina. If you didn't know, you can go on and research that. She had an entanglement to where she was dealing with August Alsina for however long time. No one really knows the exact length of time them two were messing around. But she broke it off with August because August wanted to be serious. I guess August wanted her to leave Will. She's been taken to social media. She's been taken to interviews and she just been talking about it. How her and Will Smith haven't been together, how she never really met Will. Somebody asked her why haven't they just divorced her with their separate ways. She said that she made up in her mind when she got married to Will that she was never going to let anything come up that was going to make her divorce him, that they would be life partners. Instead of husband and wife, they'll be life partners. You know what I mean? And, she just bringing a lot of stuff out. To me, man, I'm a very, very personal person. I don't really believe in putting my business in the streets. I don't really believe in putting my business on social media, put my business in vlogs, because that gives people the opportunity to critique you and gives people the opportunity to say what they want to say. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer that everybody's business is nobody's business. You understand? So that's why I keep it to myself. But I want to let y'all hear what Will had to say when he came to the Breakfast Club and how he felt about her and Tupac's relationship. I'm going to let y'all hear what he got to say, then I'll be back.
His relationship and how he felt about it. So this was Will Smith talking about it when he was here.
Ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Yeah. That was in the early days, and it was like, that was a big regret for me, too, because I could never open up to interact with Pac. They grew up together, and, they loved each other, but they never had that, they never had a sexual relationship, yeah. But they had come into that age where now that was a possibility, and then Jada was with me. But she just loved him like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince.
It seems like y'all would have so much in common.
No, that's what Jada would say all the time. She was
Right.
like, "I'm telling you, y'all are so similar. You will love him." And I just never, I couldn't handle it. You know, I was the soft rapper from Philly, and he was Pac.
Right.
And I was deeply insecure, and just I wasn't man enough to handle it.
There you have it, man. That's the words of the legendary icon, Mr. Will Smith himself. Now, my take on it, man, sometimes us men is just not able to take our significant other, you know, having such a deep love for another man. You understand what I'm saying? Now, granted, Tupac Shakur is dead and gone. R.I.P. to the legend Tupac, man. But Jada Pinkett Smith is keeping his name alive, and she's keeping it alive in her household, in her marriage, in her life partnership. I'm sorry, that's what she's called it, life partnership. You understand? And you know, I feel where Will coming from, man. He just wasn't man enough to handle that. Sometimes we can't handle that as men. And if a lot of ladies told the truth, they wouldn't handle their significant other, their husband or life partner, whatever you want to call them, boyfriend, being that close and having that much deep love for another female. So, you know, you heard it from Will Smith, man. He just couldn't handle that relationship. Shout outs to the big homie, man. You know, it's crazy that Jada want to bring this up 7 years later. She want to relive all of this. And let me leave y'all with this. Remember back in the day, she had Willow, that's her daughter, writing letters to Tupac. You know what I mean? Now, Willow, remind you, is 22 years old. Pac been gone for about 27 years. You know what I mean? How did she know so much about Pac making her mom happy? You know what I mean? So that means Jada was talking about Pac to the kids. You understand? To Will kids, you know what I mean? And sharing her love for Will, telling her kids how much she loved it. Will. If you go back on YouTube, you can see that the late legend Kevin Samuels had covered this in one of his videos. You know what I mean? And it's just, you know, it's very unfortunate for Will, man. He's going through a deep, deep deal of humiliation right now, dealing with his life partner, Miss Jada Pinkett Smith. But hey, man, y'all tell me what y'all think. And as always, be blessed, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.